All right, I'm back after a hiatus of at least 4 months, I believe. I am Neozar, and this is my FTL hard win streak. And this is going to be run number 120. We're up to 119. So that's going through all 28 ships 4 times in a row. And then we've done 7, so another quarter of the 5th cycle. It's been 84 years. Feels that way. Kind of feels like a lifetime ago. So I quit then for real life stuff. I was just busy. I had my book coming out. I was moving. My kid is starting like more regular school. Lots of changes were going on in life. But now stuff is like settled out some. We've moved. Things are good. The holiday season is over, which is like busy time because we have a shop. And overall things are like pretty. I'm not quite the pretty great part yet, but in a lot of ways they are. Things are much better than they were before. Finally have our own house, which seemed unobtainable at one point. So pretty exciting stuff. And then my book is out, which is awesome too. It's been like phenomenal. I've gotten such good feedback. And so that's really cool. There's still like 100 copies or so left on the website, I think. But then I'm also looking into getting it more traditionally published at this point. So in the future, there should be many more. Hey, old man, you have to go wash dishes or my kitchen's gonna smell like curry for days. Yeah, you know, some dishes you can't let sit around. Alfredo's one of those. It smells like death if you let it sit around. But yeah, so I'm gonna take it pretty slow. I haven't streamed, I think it was August was my last run, and already at that point I was like slowing down quite a bit. And so I'm gonna definitely take my time, especially with Stealth C of all ships. Tough ship to jump back into. I've done one run of FTL in the interim, not part of the streak, just for fun on tablet, just a slug A run. It's very easy. That was like a couple of months ago. I think it was like October. So, but I've talked about FTL and I watched Crow play some yesterday. So I think we click new game is the first thing we gotta do, right? And so I do random at the end for anyone who doesn't remember, who's new. At the end of each run to find out what the next ship is, which is how I know it's Stealth C already. Alright. Oh yeah, let's see here. I can hardly remember what ships I did. Alright, so far in this 5th cycle I've done NG-A and NG-C, Zoltan C, Slug A, Lanius B, and Crystal A and Crystal B. So mostly pretty great ships, including like the 2 best. NGA sucks though. I hate playing NGA. And Zoltan C is like the street killer. So those are good ships to get out of the way. But still lots of bad ones. Including this one. Yeah, click easy. Definitely, you know. Hey Cassalian, the return, I know, right? Finally. I said it was gonna happen, you know, I said it was gonna happen soon a number of times, like months ago. Which was just, you know, foolish. How am I doing? Overall, I'm doing quite well. Had a lot of like big life things going on, and overall they were like good things, and they've settled out to be good things, and so it's like, you know, finally after several years of hard work, things are starting to like come together. Our shop's been open 5 years now, and this is like the first Christmas season that felt like, okay, this is like what we always hoped Christmas would be. People just coming in and wanting to spend money. No, not that we haven't had that every year, but it was another level of it this year, it felt. I think I spelled that wrong. I'm not going to do that. Let's just do the arbor. Let's do the same thing. Do some tree names. Elm. Larch. And birch. Elm, larch, birch. The arbor. Hard. Enabled. But yeah, so my book came out because my last stream was in August, and it's like I think I sent it to the printer like the end of August or something, and we got it in October. And so so we sent all those out for the Kickstarter, got all the rewards out. That's basically done at this point. And that went really well, and I've gotten like awesome feedback, and had people come back and like buy more to give us gifts and stuff. So that's been really great. Arbor, elm, larch, birch, hard, enabled, start. I'd like to say the whole run's not going to be this slow, but chances are it's going to be even slower. See how far we get tonight. Rearrange our crew here. So, Slug Pilot, because Slug Pilots are just the best for mind control stuff, whatever. Rock and Weapons, because it's important room to just, you know, deal with. Rock doesn't move around great, and it's also central. If he does need to move around, you know, he can get to where he needs to go. He just go like fucking piloting or something. Human can run to engines real quick. It's nice to have them starting doors when they're that quick, or that close. Make sure I remember like how to use the controls. Good thing I'm not playing no pause, right? Alright, I still remember how to do this thing, right? Frame pausing. Alright. I remember what weapons I have. Ooh, a store. Do we go to a store right away? I don't think so. We don't really have anything that we want to sell immediately. Like the drones we might sell to get shields or something, but until then we do not want to sell them because they're very important to keep us alive. Alright. Make a single ship take 3 streams. Yeah, I don't think I've done a 3-stream ship before. I've done 2 streams. I've done ships in a single stream at times, but you know, we'll see. Alright. So we can do some O2 venting stuff if we want to. The ship vents like really fast also, so I'm not too concerned about like pre-venting that much. Also, I'm like wary about doing it when there's a mini beam. Because mini beam starting oxygen isn't really great either. I mean, like there's a few swipes of it that are fine for sure. It's probably still worth it. I think I'm thinking of a different, there's another ship, maybe Stealth A or something, where it's like they're right next to each other and it just swipes in its direction all the time. This one's not so bad. Stuff like that, I feel like it's gonna trip me up a little bit, like trying to remember some of the like the micro tactics that I come up with. But should be fine. I also gotta remember how to like measure these jumps. I use a ruler if anyone doesn't remember how to measure these jumps. I mean, I need the fleet curve to really remember. So yeah, I don't think we're going to that store right off the bat. Like I'm trying to think of what there'd be there that would be worth. Because like my general plan is get a weapons buffer and then save for shields and possibly sell drones or scanners or whatever for shields. I'd possibly buy a weapon before shields if that's like what came up. No worries, I might be rusting. Actually, might not win. You know, it's like I kept thinking about like, oh, I'll do like a practice stream or whatever, and it's just like I feel like I remember well enough, and I just don't do well with practice things. I would just like tilt in the practice and then go play then switch to doing this and like throw it then. And it's like, you know, a little more exciting. Bad ship, rusty streamer. That'll like counterbalance how slow I'm gonna play. And slow for like not even doing fancy things, but just for like making sure I'm not making tons and tons of mistakes this whole time. The exact opposite of like Hollow have done, you know, a whole ship by the time I'm done with Sector 1. Who passed this for the twice now. He's passed me for retaking the world record. So congrats to him. 125, I think it is. No pause, just like insane. He's just an insane player. Nothing else to say there. Like playing pause, especially like the way I play pause, so slow, really checking for mistakes. Such an easier way to play. You know, still difficult somewhat. I'm not gonna say this is like easy, but I'm not gonna try and compare myself with doing a no pause streak like he's done so many. Yeah, me doing 124 before holidays. If I stream like somewhat regularly, if I did like a ship a week, I feel like he'd have to really. Well, I mean, he does keep up a good pace, but still, it's like it's a lot of runs to do, even for him. Takes a few weeks at least to get just the numbers up. But he does not lose very often, so it's like quite likely the run, whatever streak he's on right now is going to be the next one going up there. Alright, I think we're going to take a jump. I think we'll go down this way. Because it's like if we do that, we probably can't go there anyway. I mean, I guess there's a chance we get a drop, like an item drop, that we then want to sell at the store. Rare chance, but that's something. Yeah, let's go this way. Alright, anything else I need to do? Everyone's in the right positions. Saved. And we might as well vent this out a little bit. Some of the stuff I don't need immediately. Vent through. But then, like, I don't want it super low, honestly. In case, like, I don't know, I jump into a thing with something that shoots me drone right away in oxygen, and then all of a sudden I'm like, okay, well, now I gotta deal with that. Obviously, you can vent it down like below half in like half a second with this ship. All right, that gives me, like, if I want to deal with borders or something, you can speed it up a little bit. All right, let's go here. Let's see what happens. All right, obviously, we're gonna attack them. I mean, they have weapons. Those are real weapons. Burst laser 2 and a basic laser. But they don't have drones, and it's not a hazard. So we're going to go for it. Obviously, we're going to use shield drone immediately. You're going to go right there. What do we got? Like, so it's like, wait, how are you seeing this slug? Mantis. 2 humans. Too bad it's not more mantis. I mean, it's just going to be shooting them in weapons. Just trying to think if there's anything else I'm, like, missing here. Anything about, you know, vent down. There's a burst laser. I could probably do it without doing oxygen. Any of those things. I'm sure I can. Yeah. Let's close them at this point. Right, yeah, we got the shield going. So after this takes damage, we'll want to flicker it probably, depending on the timing of everything. Charge into weapons. And then I'm just trying to think about the timing. If I want to just do like a piloting to weapons thing, if I'm trying to like up the chance of the second shot hitting, but I'd rather do the 3 damage. I mean, that'll pull, if I hit 3 systems, that'll pull the pilot and everybody, which would be nice. I feel like that's more worth it. So here we want to flicker this because each layer takes longer than the last, and it just judges the time by how it is when it starts. So it doesn't reset its timer lower, and it's been less than 4 seconds by like a lot, because it just made it. So it'll be quicker if it just resets. But that means I gotta advance like a frame. Back on. Alright, this thing's firing. And then this guy's gonna fire soon. So there's a chance to turn it off mid-fire here. Also, I'm gonna switch that just in case. Alright, so nice, just 2 shots. If I was faster with my beam, may have been able to do just 1. Like timed it with the shields precisely, but didn't seem worth the risk of messing it up entirely there. Alright, level 2 oxygen, jeez. Engines, it's not so bad. Empty room, alright, that's fine. Put oxygen on just a little bit, just get it closer. Oh nice, so we got fire in the clone bay, that's good. I mean, this counter is a basic laser, so, you know, we could potentially get a crew kill here, but not something I'm going to chase after a whole lot. Because it's one of those things where it's just like a single mistake could then ruin me. Also depends like what happens with this fire here. Kind of works at the level 2 oxygen, I guess. Alright, I already learned something new in the first jump today. Alright, awesome. I'm glad I'm still like informative here. I'm not like, hasn't all fallen out of my head. I feel like I've talked about FTL enough in the whole time I haven't played. Because I've still been active like on the Discord and communities and stuff. That, you know, I'm not missing that much. You're not going to shoot my guy, are you? I mean, I think it's too late to do any depower stuff with it. Really? I was like, oh great, it dodged the thing. Would have rather it not dodge and hit the shield and flicker it, but I guess I should have seen that coming and dropped my evasion to 0. Would have been the pro move. Still go to as many stores? I mean, maybe. There's this store, I want to go to it. I want to get a drop from this ship and go to that store. It's true. What do I want to do here? I was trying to see, I was like, can I hit both those crew? But no. Alright, so I think I still want to do 3 damage. I'm not trying that hard for a crew kill here. Because it's like, if I do something like that, I'm going to have to use another shield drone. I don't use an extra drone part for like a bad chance at a crew kill. I don't think it's worth that. Just let oxygen go up everything. Alright. Hey, we killed a ship. We did that much. 22 scrap, nice. That's great. And a drone part, we got back. Some fuel. Alright, it's like, what is this? This is like 49 scrap, right? Plus 15 from the scanners. It's like, I mean, there's things I could buy for that, but that, I don't know if there's anything that isn't foolish. Yeah, 22 scrap first jump. It's like, this is hard, right? I think that's about the maximum you can get in Sector 1. Maybe like 24. But it's definitely high scrap. I think we just go here. Because it's like, shields are more important. It's not worth selling scanners or something for a weapons buffer, I don't think. If it's like a forced hazard jump or something, I would do something like that. But it's like, I'll probably go here and then just buy a weapons buffer. Alright, back to your positions. I guess you just have 1 repair skip, but you're gonna get your, whatever, you're high enough health, you're fine. Alright, attack the automated ship. Alright, they have cloaking, but no shields, so we don't have to charge the charge laser all the way up. Ooh, and a chain laser. It's so slow. I'm trying to think. Like, there's a... Is that all they have? Is a chain? Oh no, they have a bomb. I was gonna say, if they only have that, it's like I might not even need the shield then. But I feel like I should still use the drone part. I mean, can they have level 2 cloaking? Maybe. Yeah, I probably should be using this. Second highest scrap. Yeah, so 23 is the highest. I'd believe it. Yeah, this does seem like, I'm not really worried about this fight. But I feel like I can spare a drone part. Maybe I can, maybe I can't. Just put that right into weapons immediately. Look at that. Alright, all you got is bomb. Not too worried about a bomb. You should probably be in engines, honestly. Let me do 3. Just trying to think about which way I want to do the mini beam, if I can do this instead. I think I can. That was a pretty easy fight. Investigate, 18 scrap. And a defense drone, 9 more scrap. Wow, look at that. Huh. Like, I think I have enough for shields. Right? Like, I'd have to sell a number of things. What would I have to do? I gotta double check. I think that's 32. The shield overcharger. But I gotta double check its sell price. Because it's one I forget often as it is, and then like after all this time, there's no way I'm gonna remember. Where's this thing? Jeez. Shield overcharge plus. Okay, no, it's 30, not 32. Because its cost is 60. Although you can't ever buy it. Yeah, 30. Yeah. Just trust Badger in chat, obviously. Fumble around looking at the wiki long enough till he says something. 55. So it's 104. So I need to sell like all this though, is the thing. But if I had shields, I'd be in a pretty good spot. I just like deciding to go to stores. They're not so tough. Because yeah, I think if I sell all my drones and the scanners, I get 136 if I'm doing it right. So I could buy shields and have 11 left, you know, and they're forced to sell shields if they sell systems. I'd also potentially buy a weapon. They have like a heavy laser or flak one or something. But that's about it for things I would spend money on. And it's like, do I want to risk, you know, if it's bad, losing out on a couple jumps versus like, am I going to get another store? It's like, I don't really love having to sell all the drones and scanners all at once. Yeah, it's like I'm not too worried about missing it just because, yeah, the jumps have been so good so far. But that also makes me feel like I'm like safe to like forge on a little bit. Just buy the weapons buffer. But it's like, if I have shields, do I just win? Is that how it is with a ship? Like, I mean, then what am I? I'm stealth A with shields instead of cloak. And a pre-installed drone system and better crew. Which is like still really good shit. Because it's like, you know, I won't know about these hazards, but having shields at them is like worlds different. Although I still don't want to go to an asteroid field. I hate being paralyzed by a jump this early on. Come on, it's like, what's going on here? I think I just have too much stuff to pass it up. It's like such a... Right. Oh, let me check out... I can't measure it yet. I need to... Can't remember how wide it is. But it's got to be like a whole jump out. could also buy hacking or something, but it's just not quite as good. Hull beam. Yeah. I mean, I think that's what it is. I think you gotta sell them all. Buy shields. It's just like, I have such good weapons, and these are all like just trying to make up for like having no shield. Like, they're nice to have and they do things, but so often they end up being sold for shields like at the end of Sector 1, doing it at the beginning. It's mostly the scanners I'm kind of gonna miss. If I can find scanners again, it's okay. Alright. Gotta sell them all. FTL Mon. Be like, maybe I did my math wrong. Alright, well, that's definitely the fastest I've ever gotten shields on Stealth C. Third jump. So that's pretty solid, gotta say. It's a lot of scrap we picked up in 2 jumps. I feel like such an empty ship now. But that's a pretty good spot to be in. Still might buy a weapons buffer at some point, but I don't need to rush it as much. Fuel. It's like we might, if we don't get a store until the end of next sector or something. Buying fuel already. Yeah, if I started the ship, it'd be great. I mean, started with it and the rebels are this close on me, you know. Yeah, Kestrel B, both, you know, with a mini beam. Alright. That's kind of what I thought for those. Let's see. So I should get 6 jumps before I have to go to the exit. Do I want to go? I still don't really want to go to an asteroid field or a sun, honestly. Because it's like, it'll be asteroids and a combat drone or something. So we'll just go here. Alright, explore the asteroid field. 5 fuel, alright, lots of fuel. I can give it away. Attack the rebels. Alright, basic laser and a missile. Well, we can't do anything about the missile now. We're gonna get a border. See where he goes before I have him leave doors. This should be venting. Yeah, go that way. Alright, I'll probably just keep you there until the missile's coming, and then I'll run you into engines. We get 4 damage swipe on this ship, which is nice. Alright, we got Lido. So it's nicer for damage. Is it worth trying to see if I can shoot it down? I feel like it's not. Not without I am right now. Oop. I could slip my finger on the pause button though. Delay my volley anyways. Right, nothing you can do about it anyways. Go into doors or something. And that doesn't matter because I have shields. Yeah. Alright, Level 2 clone bait, jeez. you can go back and get him. I'm not interested in trying to crew kill this ship, especially with a level 2 clone bay. And like Lido is too fast charging. That should be it once I get the swipe right. No, I think I messed it up. That's okay. I gotta remember also that I don't totally want to reset this crew if I can avoid it. Like regards to crew health, but that's fine. Alright, nice. Steal. Alright, good outcome. FTL's being kind to me so far. Yeah, I mean, I think they're, in regards to the discussion chat about like scrap variants, I think it's just also, like the variants can just be so big depending on just what events you run into and like your rolls on them. You know, it's like you can have sectors where you just get all events that don't give you scrap or low scrap. And you can have the same sector and get just like double rewards and high scrap and item rewards. And just like there's enough variance across all the sectors that tends to even out enough to make it, you know, consistently winnable, even if it's like some runs are garbage. But there's still like quite a bit of variance, I think. Alright, so let me just, what was this? 4 jumps and then the exit, I think, is what I'm guessing. So we'll go. I guess I'll go here first. Do I need to spend scrap on anything? No. Three fuel for a drone. Not really worth it, I don't think. Especially, I don't have any drones I'm packing yet. Like, economically, it's a kind of even-ish offer, but I'm more likely to need more fuel than I am more drones. Send away party to investigate. We got a quest marker, missiles, drone part, scrap. Yeah. Just obsessively measure it because why not? So even with shields 1, I don't really want to die. That should definitely be fine. Easily 1, 2, done. Alright, so it's this thing. 2 missiles, 2 shields. And a laser. But we have a ASB helping us. So this ASB's got to do some work. Like, it can't be just missing or just be like, oops, I hit the empty room. But it still helps, like, you know, unman a system for a little bit and repair it. But ASB's got to put in some work. This is a ship you run to with, like, NGB, and you're just like, I'm not even getting through this guy's shields unless the ASB is, like, on my side. But this is like pretty disgusting Sector 1 ship here for not a dive ship or anything. Like I know there's this, I think there's another event. Oh no, there's another event we can get ASB. I forgot kind of that there's this, you can get 2 shields here. This is pretty rare. So pretend that's like a good thing. Seeing exotic ships. Come on, ASB, do your thing. I think we can possibly get a pretty good reward from this, though, also. No matter what, I always am like, Still too close. I still feel nervous about you, ASB, even if you're on my side. So I'm pretty sure at least one of these has to be Alito, if not both. Yeah, I think it's Alito. They have 5 weapon power. Fantastic. I mean, luckily we're good on a hull so far. We're at 27. So if we take a few missiles, it's not the end of the world. And this can only do 1 to us until they hit our shields, which could be like immediately. All right. All right, you got a dodge on the Alito. That's cool. All right. So I'm gonna do that. Hopefully he takes a missile offline. Oh wow, look at that. Miss on the Artemis also. We still have the second laser coming in, so that could be something. It's like almost gonna hit that. I mean, they can't hit their own, but if they could hit their own, that would be amazing. I took the laser off. I mean, that's still something. See, that definitely, because the hitbox for missiles is right in front of it, too. Alright, see, that's also why we have the rock here. Look at that. That's also why we have the mini beam in slot 1. So, we want that fire to be out, like, so fast. Oh, look at that. They have a shields buffer also. That's cool. That's a cool ship they have for Sector 1. Alright, here though, we want to switch to that. Right? Doesn't matter. I mean, because this takes slightly longer to charge. If the A speed and shields, they'll be down to 0 shields for a moment anyways. Now, this lets me shoot a missile though if it comes across my bow. Oxygen's getting way too low for like dealing missiles here. So it's like this is maybe why you could argue I should have gotten a weapons buffer still, even with shields. I mean, it might not end up mattering. All right, great, here we go. And ASB's going. Also, this ship has 3 engines, which is nice. I think it's the only ship with 3. Stealth A has 4, but I think there's no other ship with 3 even, which helps with like running so much. And there's the Artemis. Fire this once. All right, that's hitting us somewhere. Right in the oxygen. That's what I was talking about. Ooh, with a breach. That's a fun one. ASB, I really hope you do something cool. Are you going for shields? No, empty room. Alright, that's good. Is this ASB ever gonna hit them? You know, it's like, come on. Oxygen thing. My oxygen's pretty low. I don't think I can like just let it sit for that long. Good thing there's more oxygen in the oxygen room than in weapons. Finally, ASB. Piloting, I mean, that's something. And 3 damage is something. Alright, that's really good to know. for weapons? I really hope it's not. The dodge. Whew. That's a really, really, really good dodge to get. I mean, it's like we would just be running, which is like fine. But I don't really want to have to run if I can avoid it. I'm worried about you, I'll be honest. I'm not sure where there's even oxygen. I mean, piloting I know there is, I guess. You're gonna have enough time for repair. I mean, I feel like I gotta keep you both in there. I'm getting worried about their life quite a bit, I'll be honest. I mean, at least I know these shots are gonna hit. Because, broken piloting. Trying to run, but it's gonna be hard for him to run because obvious reasons. Man, is this just gonna like nail both of them? I swear it's going straight towards oxygen. Which would mean he's just dead no matter what. Unless there's oxygen in here. There might be. There is. Oh, we dodged it. That's good to know there's oxygen in there. I wasn't sure about that. But yeah, that totally was trying to just like ruin me right there. Could have been like right as I fix oxygen and just like kill both of them. Breach it again. Just GG. Or something, I don't know. Don't want to think about it too hard. So one more ASP would get him if it would just, you know, happen. I was gonna say, I think the oxygen should go up and down. Oh, good. They swapped what a missile they're running. That's awesome. Great choice. Jump if we need to also. ASP's target locked. Alright. Well, we just need 3 damage, right? Alright, I think just do the quickest damage right there then. Going to oxygen, I hope you're not. Jeez. Alright, well, Clone Bay's about to be up. We got him, and we took 6 damage, I think, which is like way, way less than it might have been. Alright, well, obviously you guys are getting your life reset no matter what anyway. Alright, 9 scrap, a fuel, a drone part, and a crew member. Oh, man, that's like the worst reward. I mean, it would have been really good if we lost like all our crew right here. Like frame perfect, lost my 3rd crew member, they're dying in the clone bay when they, you know, when I get the reward or something. Would have been pretty exciting. Alright. Yeah, imagine this fight no pause. It's like, oh, we're doing great, like we've been making all this money, fights have been easy. Like whatever, and then it's like, oh, how about Artemis, Leto, 2 shields? You know, even the burst laser 1 instead of like a basic laser or something. Alright. That said, you two still need to be reset. Your life is way too low. so where are you gonna go? Well, I'll wait to see. Does he have any engines training at this point? No. So, you can go sit there. Yeah, shield's 5 too. Yeah, that's right. Because the shield's buffer, it's like really something. Because it made it so it's like, okay, my second volley. I mean, at least the ASB hit piloting. It's like if ASB hit, you know, just the in between room, and then I miss again, you know, or something. Not miss again because I didn't miss at all. But also, I think I dodged 3 missiles, possibly with unmanned evasion each time, like unmanned engines. So pretty lucky overall. But like not a whole lot of scrap from it because we got, I mean, it's like a 4th crew member is helpful, but we already have a human. And we already have 3 crew, which is like not so bad. But whatever. It is what it is. It's still something. And we stayed alive, which is like definitely something. Should I be buying like a weapons buffer, shields buffer? It's like that fight just like terrified me a little bit. It's like I should probably be buying, like I want shields too. Yeah, it's like I'm just a normal ship basically. It's kind of what I'm thinking. I was like, well, what if there's like a store and I'll be really greedy at the beginning next sector, pretend I'm still a stealth ship because I'm like camouflage paint, you know, but. Alright. Pirate, engine hack event. Well, actually here, 1 second. You go, get the shields first. Because you can't man engines right now anyways. So you turn on. I'll just let you break the door, it's fine. Alright, so block, so we're going to take at most 1 damage here from this volley, that is. Right in the piloting. It's like, I thought that was going to hit weapons. I was like, oh, come on again. Oh, nice, we got a fire. Oh, and they have a Zoltan and no way to heal. And a Mantis. This is really good, actually. And I broke their teleporter. The burst, and they turned that on. Okay, let's change who's doing what here. You can just repair that yourself. You are faster than the rock to just like get back. Like keep you venting down. Oh, hey, Sawyer. Great to see you again. Oh yeah, did you subscribe? Did you just do another subscribe? Because my activity feed is broken. So if you did, because I see that first, thank you for that. What is going on here? Oh well, I appreciate it. And anyone else, if anyone else has done anything, My activity feed, I realize, is not updating anything. So thank you for everything you've done. Anyone who's done anything. If you haven't, just like thanks for being here. Also, we're not a pay-to-play channel, obviously. Have I hacked O2 yet? No, I haven't. I haven't bought hack. I could have bought hacking. I didn't. I bought shields because I'm a bad player. Alright, that's not doing anything because that's just a heavy laser. I think we can do this at this point. I mean, I guess I could let him go back. I don't know if they're even gonna actually, like, still come over. I don't know what their life is. I kind of want to just kill him. He doesn't need to be over there to help him deal with fires. Oh, nice. Another fire. You go there. Alright. Funny, because I think I only did 1 damage to this. Maybe I hit it twice. But I feel like my first shot missed. But they've just been choosing to power the heavy laser. He's still fighting the fire. Trying to do a bio swipe on him. Pretty sure I got him. Fire went out, but we got the Zoltan also. Oh no, I guess I did 2 damage to it because it's all off now. Or no, never mind. I'm blind. I don't know what I'm paying any attention to apparently. Alright. We can just shoot you. Like, you gotta be almost dead. I guess I'll try it for bioswipe. Yeah. Alright, 4 fuel, 18 scrap. Nice. Made a lot of scrap this sector. You definitely have to be reset. It's been so long since I played with Clombe, you thought I killed my crew for good. Yeah, I feel like I've been having a few of those moments. That where it's like, wait a second, I have to like care about their life because I have to kill them if I want to bring it up. I can't just put them in the med bay. Just because I haven't played like any. I mean, I played 1 Slug A run, I think in October. Just for funsies. Alright, that's it here, right? No, we buy shields. There we go. Yeah, that's like a thing we can do if we want. Mini-beam's life. Played 3 runs since my last stream. Yeah, you know, a whole 3 runs in 4 months. That's pretty active. This is the one that I feel like I always take, and other people don't like. But I gotta check what it is now. Because I know you can take hull damage. So if you dock, buy some fuel, which I don't really need to do, even though it's a good deal. Get some free stuff. You get the warning, and you just leave it. Or you get the 3 hull damage and intruders. If you don't have doors too. Or 3 hull damage, 3 damage to engines, and fight a pirate ship. Or fight a pirate ship. If you, oh, that's right, because if you ignore it, you have a chance of a fight also, is the thing. I think it's higher chance of a fight. I think that's what made me realize, like, oh, maybe it's better to do that. Nice. All right. NG human. And they can get through our shields, although not like super easily. Yeah, I don't need to drop my O2, but I'm going to do it just to not have to micro power so much. I guess so. Or for the NG, I'd be thinking more about trying for a crew kill here, because weapons aren't like too threatening, but unless I get a really good fire going, I don't think it's worth trying to chase. They're running already. Not too worried about that because they got to repair a bunch of stuff before they're going to man the piloting. Just keep that down. Alright, 15 scrap, some resources, good stuff. Rebel or NG? Well, I'm all about the stores, all about the NG. We don't have an NG, but we've got some other crew for blue options. And I hate Rebel controlled sector too. I feel like they're like the worst. Like, I'd still take them sometimes over other sectors, but I feel like they're a good place to take a lot of damage and find only one store. I mean, it's like 1 to 2, but I always assume it's gonna be 1. And I've had the layouts where it's like, oh, there's one store, and I get a map reveal like my second jump, and I already can't make it to it in time because it was such a split sector. It's like, are you kidding me? So yeah, that's a definite on the NG controlled. Well, you take Rebel for a score because NG suck for score. I don't care about score. Store. Do I care about a store second jump? I don't have anything to sell. It's like, how much am I realistically gonna make there? Not enough. Could possibly wrap around if I like could get a ton of money right away. And they have at least one more store, but it's like it could be here. They could have 2 more stores. It could be here and here. Any sector can be rude to you about that. But yeah, this stuff connects like okay. Like that connects there or there, so you have some options. This is just like sticking out. But yeah, I think I'm going this way first. Because like I don't want to do an empty jump and then go to a store and like repair a couple bits, like, and nothing else. That's, you know, kind of a slow start. And I want to save up, and because I got to get more offense online and stuff here. It's like shields was great to get, but now we need offense. Drone part delivery. All right, sure. I mean, I'm not even using drone parts right now. Distress is decent, especially since we don't have scanners now. It's like I'll sell 5 drone parts. I don't know, 24 is so many. Try the shield, 8 scrap. All right, no damage. This is the one I want to run away from, maybe, or possibly okay with the clone bay. This is like the longest quest tree ever, right? Yeah, Merchant's Request has so many variations. All right, it doesn't respond. So I wonder if you have a level 3 med bay, you can possibly get 2 crew members. But yeah, no, here is where Clone Bay doesn't help, because he like comes back against you. So I think we just move on from this. Because like we don't need a crew member. I mean, there's a chance of like medium scrap and drone parts, but that's not worth gambling our slug or rock for. Yeah, this is one where you like drag them back or whatever. Alright, obviously I'm not rushing to that store. It just doesn't feel worth it to me. Give them fuel. Alright. Map. Map is something. Store. So I knew that one was a store. Oh man, 32 scrap and nothing to sell. It's like just not good enough to go to a store. I think I have an option of a green next sector. How many jumps do I have left? But this is a crappy sector layout for sure. Yeah, I have 6. And then jump there. And it's like, I only get 2 until its distress is overtaken. So I got like a bunch of money. Well, I think I go here first no matter what. But yeah, this is a pretty bad layout for sure. Search for the ship, 5 hull damage. Alright, that's something. Could have been a free weapon. That could have solved all my problems. Just be like, here's a great free weapon. Now you can scale fine. It's like whatever. But that's okay. Definitely not enough to go to a store now either. It's like, I'm tempted for repairs, but I'm not that low yet. Going to so many distresses. Alright, we have Clone Bay, so we can send them for alien spiders. And don't get anything from it. Alright. But don't lose a crew member, so that's good. You know, always good to not lose a crew member. Explore. Whew, 5 fuel. That was a little risky. So I get 3 more before this exit, right? Because I'm not diving. That's crazy. But yeah, this is why people don't go to NG Sector or Sector 2, because this has been a pretty horrible one, without even going to stores. They can be pretty low ball. They have a drone. Beam drone, basic laser. Alright, so this is a training fight. Basic laser, beam drone. Yeah, it's definitely a training fight. Let's get everyone in position. So this is good. All right, let me find G engine here. Honestly, I can't remember like what multiplier I would use. So I'm not gonna go too high to start. Make sure everything's like set right. This is 10 times. I feel like we can go faster than this. Do 20. I feel like I maybe used to do 30, but I also know when I've done too high, it's crashed it. I don't want to do that. I don't think it should take too long. Even with just doing the 1 power there. Also, once weapons are done, I can do more engine power. Or if I killed the drone enough times with my weapons, I could also drop my shields by 1. I think it's better just do that. Shouldn't be too much longer now. Oh, same time. All right. So let me close that out. So that's definitely good. Getting the extra evasion and weapon charge time, especially with fast weapons. Ton of value there. I don't really know why I was going for their weapons when they're completely non-threatening, but there it is. Alright, so here's a fight. Maybe we'll get a good reward from the cash. Some scrap. I mean, that's something. I'll take it. Some purchasing power, upgrade power. I don't need to improve my reactor that badly. It could be kind of nice, but I definitely can't spend 3 fuel on it. This was a time I didn't even get to an energy sector with 3 stores. I didn't even get to 1 store. At a time that made, I could have if I really had to, but it would have not made sense. So I'm glad I bought that little bit of fuel before at least. But yeah, this sector was not a good one. It has me a little bit worried, I'll be honest. Attacking before I can attack. Alright. Not a safe fight, but not an overly dangerous fight either. Nice. Although that was delayed enough when it would matter. Still though. 18 scrap. That's pretty good. Civilian, that's what I want to see. Hey, Ray. Yeah, Sector 3 could be a little rough. There is a store right away. I feel like I want to hit that distress first. Don't know how risky that is, but I'm probably going to do it. I got nothing to sell. But I'm glad it's right there. That's really nice. And, oh, I know what Badger's going ooh over. Look at this. There's a pretty decent chance I'll have to dive here, especially with how bad that last sector was. Alright, so I think I'm going to risk going to this distress first. Because it's like, hopefully make a little bit of scrap. I want to have over 80. Because I want to buy some fuel and repair, and I'll be able to buy hacking if they have it or something, you know. Oh yeah, sorry if I missed it. I am definitely settling back into the whole like streaming thing. It's been some time. Not that I was ever that experienced with it to begin with. Alright, there we go, that's some scrap. It's also the kind of thing where if I have to, I can go to the store and then jump and then go back to it. I mean, there's definitely at least one more store. Because it's like, I don't really want to have to take a fight if I can get something better here to help me. Burst laser. Definitely the burst laser, right? Definitely nothing on this page. Yeah. Like, it's a little tough because it's like, it's not a huge improvement on my offense until I get 2 weapons upgrades. I mean, it lets me run 4 projectiles and no mini beam, which can be better against 2 shields, potentially. Yeah, no, it's definitely a must buy. Like, I can't imagine what else I would do. Even if this was a store or something, like... But I'm just kind of thinking about, like, alright, how do I spend my scrap here? I need 60 to get this, like, completely online. Not even including power, which I haven't gotten any power yet either. But, like, my hull is not where I want it to be. And neither is my fuel. But, like, I feel like I gotta get that. Which would only leave me with 9 scrap. And, alright, I've seen the rebels. 3 jumps, and then they'll overtake the store. It's not really an easy store to go back to after like the first one. And hopefully it's not that desperate of a situation for one, but it totally might be. What I think about running the 2 lasers for now? Yeah, like I'm totally thinking that might be a thing I have to do. I'm thinking like, how desperate is it? Like, can I afford to not buy the upgrade for like another jump? And buying more fuel and more repairs. But I don't think I can. I think I'd buy 1, 3. Alright. I mean, that's definitely something. That's definitely something. It's a good weapon. It's like I just need the scrap to catch up like on a few upgrades and I'd be feeling way better. But it's just like, just give me a couple of easy fights or free rewards, and then another store to get some like fuel and scrap. I mean, some fuel and repairs or whatever, and it's like, I'll be set. Alright, demand surrender their goods. They're going to be running. But sometimes that's nice, actually. 2 chain lasers, jeez. I'll actually wait a moment. Yeah, it's like, of course they're running because it's the. I mean, it's like, no, they're running because it's that event, but glad I got my weapons training going at least. Alright, where are you going? Go there and get fighting with them. Pretty worried about letting this go too low. I think that's fine. I don't need to put my second shield on until after these fire, because I just want to have like my FTL going in case, I don't know, some crazy thing happens where they're not running anymore, but they're like killing me. Things happen. I think you do this because it's like, if I can get him down to 1 shield and then switch to the mini beam, I have a way better chance of like killing them before they're running. Right, hopefully all those hit first in case I increase my odds of getting a fire. Oh, what am I doing here? They didn't even invent that room anymore. Like, I didn't invent that enough for that to be. Whatever. Guess I don't need to kill him that fast, honestly. Right. But do I switch at this point to the mini beam? Probably not. Like, not until the next volley. But still. He's got to repair 2 damage, which is really nice. This charge is so slow. Yes, yeah, there's no way that's going to be back on time anyways. But that's not the one I want to do more. Shields. Ooh, and a fire, nice. Great. That's okay, honestly. Not sure how you're losing so badly in this fight. I mean, I know how it happens, but come on. Alright, got one of them off. And also got another damage on the shields, which is awesome. Take him a long time to get him back on. Alright, finally. I guess actually my engine's guy should just go to engines. It's probably better for the dodge. It's not like they're gonna repair that in time for that anyways. FTL's charging again. But it should be okay. Just gotta get this mini beam off, as long as these don't both miss. Not so bad, honestly. Like, I probably should have switched that anyways because of the power and because they keep dropping below 2 shields. I just got a fire, that's good. Alright, that'll be up in time, nice. Alright, there we go, that should do it. There we go. Well, that was something. So your shield's trained. But you're also my, like, kill people guys. It's nice as shield's training can be every once in a while. Not the most critical. Yeah, fire chance is definitely nice. But I definitely should have thought to switch earlier. If I was keeping track of their shield level, I would have known that I was going to drop them down to 0 shields for a little bit. And I could have fired the charge off an extra time. Yeah, charge laser has 0 fire chance, which is unfortunate. Alright, there's a store. I mean, it's like I want to go somewhere and get repairs no matter what, so. 2. Just force it. I think it's fine. Hopefully it's not double empty. You get so little fuel and repairs then. Now we're going to try to be a hero and attack them, even though they got a big missile and a burst laser too. Right, 1 NG, but Mantis also. Alrighty. Let's make sure we got all our weapons going. If we get it damaged through, I think it'll take the big missile offline, which is like a huge difference in the amount of damage coming in. Probably should have been running the engines there some, but it's a little late for that now, I think. We'll see. Unfortunate. Alright, good. Get all the misses out though. I like that. shouldn't have dropped, honestly. It's too late for the laser, obviously, but I don't know if it was in time for the missile either. Nice, got a dodge. It's not going for weapons, at least. Alright, double fire, and they're broken. Not great. That's really bad. That is really quite bad. You're not doing anything right now because that's how it is with no evasion. So we're taking 1 damage here. Really don't want to have to take the rock off weapons, but this is getting really bad really quick. I'll be honest. Let's go for shields maybe. Alright, I gotta think this through. Because there's a good chance I'm gonna die right here. Because it's like running seems really difficult. I feel like shields is more important. Because it's like, I don't think I'm going to be able to run here no matter what. Although I need evasion up too. But that's like a guaranteed. You gotta stay there. What are you guys doing? No way that I can shoot that. I think we're going for an empty room. Or like going to kill somebody. Okay. Well, that's something. Too bad it's not fire, but that's still really something. So their evasion's not any lower. Like trying to think if there's a reason to switch to mini beam. I don't think so. changing what spot he'll go to for repairing. So it's gonna be 2 more damage. That I can't really do anything, because even if I ran him to piloting immediately and abandoned the repair, I don't think that's coming online in time. So that's just what it is. Hopefully it doesn't hit anything important. It's not hitting weapons, at least. I think it's going for Clone Bay. And it's good to know your life is on the line now. You'll finish in time, so you can just sit there and do that. No fire or anything, okay. That's really good. Keep doing that. I think it's the point where I now like swap you to a mini beam. I don't think so. Whew, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. Wait, do I have? Yeah, I do have a fire. I was like, wait a second, I do have a fire. There's gonna be this empty room from drones. Yeah, I mean, that's back online. I'm like a little worried about them like running. They just like need to keep their weapons down so badly. All right, 3 fuel. That's important. 12 scrap, 4 missiles. That might be the one. That might be winner winner chicken dinner. I mean, they have 5 hull, which doesn't seem like so much, but like their evasion is the same as it's always been. So it's like I could just like miss a few volleys, or like get 1 damage through, and then they start running, and then that's that. Oh hey Murix. Oh Big Z, thanks for all the gift subs, man. I am like so focused on that fight, I'm missing everything that's happened. Thanks for the subscription, the gift subs. Glad you've been catching up on the YouTube videos and stuff. And no worries about not being able to stick around for the whole stream. You know, you'll be able to catch up on YouTube. So thanks so much for coming by. And I think maybe, hopefully you brought me some good luck here. Turn this around a little bit. Okay. Whew. Yeah, no, we're taking this bribe, I think. Like... yeah. Except the more generous bribe. Alright, so like go exploring. Yeah, it was definitely tense. Red Hull is tense, but we at least have a store next jump. You know, I really wish I could spend this scrap like on things besides repairs, but I'm glad I'm able to spend it on repairs instead of nothing. Because Red Hull is not my friend. I really don't want to have to reset you. I mean, you're definitely reset. That's not a choice. I mean, I get 2 jumps. You get what, like 8 health a jump or something? What is it? Yeah, 8 health a jump. So after the store, the next jump, you'll be up to a big old 24. Not great. But I think worth risking because I have the other crew members here still. Alright, store. Hacking. Well, we don't have it anywhere near enough for hacking. That's okay. Yeah, nothing to sell, obviously. Fuel's not great, but hull is much worse. It's like I need to spend scrap like on my weapons and stuff too, but if I die, that's it. So hull is really good. Yeah, I know I really need weapons 4. I really need more power like after that. But take it one step at a time, I guess. I don't really want to go here because the plasma storm feels just like death. Let's take a gander. This guy would be 3 jumps and then the exit. You can get 5 and then this. So I can double the amount of jumps, I guess. So I gotta do that. I'm so desperate for scrap. Can I get 5 and that 1 nebula jump? Maybe. I'm just gonna go this way, ignore the nebula. Alright, Ray, thanks for coming by. Hope you have a good day at work. Hacking. What are you hacking? Your weapons actually aren't so horrible. Oh, and only 1 shields, that's so good. But what are you hacking? Changes things so much. Engines, right? Gotta be. It's not so bad. You two just like break those doors so we can get out if you need to. Just level 1 hacking, that's good. Actually, I guess it would be helpful if you were in shields, wouldn't it? I think I should have plenty of time to recharge my shield. Yeah, it's like 7 seconds. I'm just not even manned. Well, it's like 6, I guess, because of travel time. But that's still fine. That's not good enough. Alrighty, and that should be that. 23 scrap. That's awesome. All right, it's like one more reward and we can get weapons 4 and suddenly have like such a more impactful first volley. Especially like looking forward for next sector. Alright, I think we're out of here in time. Alright, so yeah, I'm planning on diving this because there'll be no, whatchamacallit, ASB. And I just get so many more jumps and I'm desperate for scrap. So I get 4 more jumps before I have to go here, which means I get all 4 of these and then that one also. Yeah. So, such an easy choice, as much as I hate diving. Hey, look, it's a sun with a ship with hacking. Alright, so hopefully the next fight, or the next jump is into a hazard, so I'm able to like upgrade afterwards. Oh, good night, Kiss Alien. Thanks for coming by. It's great seeing you again, talking to you again, and yeah, thanks for wishing me success and everything. I appreciate it. It's been really great, like having so many people show up for my return stream. That would be an exciting run here. Does that far bottom right beacon connect the exit? No, it doesn't. Like at least if it's further away than the one I'm touching, it doesn't. Or I was like, you know what I'm trying to say. All right, 1 shield again though. That's really good. I don't care about the shields other than like repairing. I just want to get you out of here though. Alright, that's drone control, right? Because I think shields would be from this way. Alright, that's amazing. Good job. And also, I only need this really until the sun's coming at me. I thought so. Even hidden piloting wasn't enough. Took that offline though, so that's nice. No dodge, alright, but no fire, that's good. We don't want to fire in the hacked room if we can avoid it. Not sure quite how long I have until I have to put my shield up again. I'm also wondering if it's like worth hitting their shields. I guess we'll see. They almost certainly have to have a buffer, I think. Nice dodge. They want that up now. For the flare. Do that one in. Nice. Yeah, buffer. Of course. Would have been pretty surprising if they didn't. As much as I want to keep the FTL going, I gotta have some oxygen here. It won't be this low. Power is definitely like the thing I'm thinking about after Weapons 4. I mean, also hacking, but like, you can only put off power for so long. So this might be enough to kill them if it hits before the solar flare. Keeps their shields down. See how much damage they take. So we didn't take any hull damage. I'm sure we have fire somewhere. They took 1. That works. I guess actually, no, I want to keep this broken. There's no reason not to have this be broken because I have literally zero use for it until I like pick up a drone. So yeah. I think the fires went out. Just let my oxygen get up a little bit more. Then we'll jump before the next thing. Yeah, it can be a hacking target if it's broken, which is a good point, because if it couldn't, then it would definitely be worth repairing at least the 1 bar. I mean, at which point you just do 2 bars, because why not? Alright, intervene to defend the outpost, for sure. They have a missile, not fun. And drones, which could be like anything from terrifying drones to just like a bunch of anti-personnel drones. But 1 shield is so good for me. I mean, they might have a super shield drone or a defense too, also, we'll see. Alright, so shipboard drones or boarding drones. Ion intruder. Alright, so that could be horrible or like not a big deal. We'll have to find out. Alright, it's not going in weapons or shields, so that's a pretty good sign. Just keep that on. I mean, I guess I should, maybe should have engines going. Maybe being risky not having that as a backup, we'll see. Yeah, right now I'm most concerned about getting their Lido offline. They do have weapons, man, so I gotta be careful about that. Alright, you're my engines guy. Nice, goes through drone control also. Alright, dodge, that's good. Okay, the doors. Yeah, I guess I didn't think about it. They're gonna put the Lido online after, but that's okay, whatever. I'll take another Lido shot. We're just getting more damage going on. Obviously, they have more than 3 power drones, because this guy's still going. I wasn't paying attention now to see if they have a repair bot going or not. Probably. I don't know if they'd have an anti-personnel and an ion, because I guess that's 5. They could have 5, I think, so that's possible. Do I just fire this immediately? Yeah, I kind of think so. Yeah, because it takes that off. Fire this or wait. I think I still fire this. I guess I could have done a 4 swipe. Wasn't really thinking about how shields was going to break partway. Like partway through the swipe, but whatever, that's fine. Alright, this is a good fight. No damage. 27 scrap and 18 scrap. Alright. That's some money. So, we got to do that. I got to do that, at least 1 power bar. Maybe save more now, you know, in case there's another, you could still have a 3rd store, like one of these or something. But I feel like there's, you know, I could die next jump to a bad fight if I don't get that power bar. Probably could still die next jump to a bad fight, but less likely. Yeah, might even need another power. Definitely would be easier with that, because this is still just like, I can run shields and weapons. Oh, I've got a breach, that's good too. Good to remember. I don't want to do your health though. You could spare some health. Because you do self-training, so I don't want to totally kill you. Oh yeah, no, I know I'm going to need power to run from the AS, or not the ASB, the dive ship still. I might not kill it or whatever. If that's what you're referring to, me forgetting, but I could also see me forgetting something else. Alright. But yeah, it's like I'll reevaluate before I die for sure where I'm at. Oh, I forgot about not repairing my drones. Oh yeah, absolutely, totally. Good call. Didn't mean to do that. Alright, I'm gonna run with low health crew because I'm just going crazy. Alright, yeah, I want to float that scrap. Man, I'm so glad to get that weapons 4 finally. Hail them. That's a great trade. Considering I haven't been able to use my drone parts yet. That's a weapon. I'm not going to use it, but it's nice to know about. Nice to sell. Yeah. I'm not going to do any of these options other than fight. Could potentially delay. I don't know if that would get me that one extra fight. I forget how it works with like this jump. I feel like this jump would still be overtaken though. It would be paying to go get a chance at one more fight maybe. It'd be terrible to do. Obviously don't need a scout, so he's not too scary. We can fight him now that we have the extra shot. Heavy, so also it's easier on power. Alright. Can still get 3 misses though. That's what I got on that gross big missile fight, was the triple miss off the bat. I'll just do it once it's closer. This is such a pain to get this swipe. I don't need to hit weapons immediately, it's okay. It's like, where did the missile go? Oh, there it is. So that's getting through, and something important. Not that important though, because it's just the heavy ion. And also we did a ton of damage to them. But they have Clone Bay, Energy Rock, so I don't think I'm doing any kind of crew killing here. Bio swiping them down while they have a Lido going or whatever. Surprised that's only a Lido. They're pretty weak. Ship. Make sure the mini beam's gonna go off in time. Not a good enough surrender. Ah, they got the resist. Stave of execution. Stay of execution. Alright. What do we got? 24 scrap. Nice. Nice. Actually nice. But yeah, this one doesn't connect. Alright. Like I wish I knew what I needed for diving. because it's like no ASB, but I still don't know. It's like, do I have to upgrade my engines? Do I need a power bar? Like, I feel like most likely I'm just going to want to run. I gotta think about it for a minute. So I'm gonna put up that good old BRB. Take a break for a minute. Think about it. Alright, so I'll catch you guys in just a couple minutes. Alright, I am back. So I was thinking about it, and it's like, I got this thing in storage, I kind of forgot about it. So I'm going to at least buy one power bar here. It's like the next store I'll be able to sell that, so that's something. I think I'm still not sure what's going to happen with this dive ship. I can potentially run 1 shields and all my weapons and 3 engines to like start, depending on their first volley, how fast it is and what it is. Alright, hopefully engines 3 will be good enough. Alright. Yeah, big slow guy. And a missile. Which I don't know if they can have 6 weapon power. Sector 3 probably for an elite. But yeah, I'm just gonna go into weapons basically. Try and turn something off. Certainly something. Got a fire also, I think. So this is Artemis. So I still need 2 damage to this room to get this offline. Shields buffer. Of course he was shields buffer. It's like, I don't know, I'm tempted though. Like killing the ship might be smarter, safer than just running. Fire them off slow so they're not done like firing. You can't turn them off mid. You can do 1. Well, this, despite what it feels like, actually will not come back up in line for any of the shots, so I can just do that now for the rest of them. Even if it was manned, I'm pretty sure. Which I should have had him doing. That's a hit. That's a hit. Neither of them are fires though, so that's good. Of course they're going right into engine, or right into weapons. So honestly, I'm not sure if that's the swap I wanted. I mean, with 3 going on repairs, they're gonna repair it quick. Oxygen's fine. I gotta run that. Gotta run that till it finishes its swipe at least. Oh, yeah, I guess I can still get damage through because, well, no, he's gonna repair that too quickly. Well, we're over half charged now. Like, well, now I feel like I am gonna run because they have 3 people repairing weapons, like some crazy people. What is this? I mean, I know why. It's because they got a fire, and the fire actually worked against me. Made them concentrate their repairs more. That's okay. I think possibly this, whatever this Artemis will just be my last Artemis, and then I'll be able to run unless they hit piloting or engines. Which are totally possibilities. shoot the missile? Where is it going to be? Nope, I can't shoot it. So I'll just put it into weapons. But you were hitting, which is fine. Obviously we were just running at this point. Took more damage there than I was hoping, I'll be honest. But we survived to make it to the next sector. Yeah, shield 7, I know, right? Of course. I was like, I'm not that surprised. I'm always pessimistic, but I was definitely hoping they weren't going to have a buffer. I was like, they probably don't, right? 3 shields, only sector 3. No. I still can't get over that sector 1 ship. Artemis Leto burst laser 1 with 2 shields. That wasn't even a dive. Well, I want to store because I want to be able to sell that flak. I don't really want to run into assault and shielded ships like at all. Would be nice. Yeah, it was at the very end of Sector 1, but it was just that it had 2 shields with a shield buffer, and then 5 weapon power. So Leto, Artemis, burst laser 1, and I had 1 shield at that point. Luckily, it still. And we had a friendly ASB, but it's like the friendly ASB takes so long to fire its first shot even. And luckily it hit piloting, so it did something. It didn't just like miss them. But it was, even with like getting good luck, it was still gross. And I dodged like a few missiles and it could have killed me outright. For sure. But it didn't, and I am here. So yeah, I'm going to go here first because I care most about a store. Because I'm only at 10 hull. I have something to sell. Uh-huh. So, some empty jumps. And a pulsar! Okay. Well, this could go some different ways. Really, really, really don't want this Flak 2 to ever fire. I'll be honest. I like wasn't paying attention to boards, although maybe that'll work for me. At least it's less people manning stations on their ship. I know I potentially could have waited for the pulsar to hit, but it didn't feel worthwhile, or like to be about to hit. I just don't want to delay this at all. I feel like one of my biggest advantages here is my weapon speed. I know it's like crazy white when I can't remember what it was though. Yeah, still hasn't hit. Okay, let's drop shield. You just drop everything down, so it's like minimum. Drones, clone bay. That's what I like to see. Oh, and weapon shields. Oh, FTL, thank you. That was a really nice thing for you to do. Whew, okay. That was a really nice pulsar. Thank you. Thank you for being kind. I guess I probably should have been firing this immediately, but it's like mostly to the next one, so I don't really want to stop it now. Everything into weapons. Dig it now. You appear to be running? I don't think so. So I need 3. No. Okay. Did you really think about what I was doing there? What am I trying to do? Oh, that's right, because the station. It's like we get all confused. What's going on here? Oh, my doors are always like, what's happening? Why is the oxygen running out all of a sudden? That was pretty dumb. Do I get for not having sensors? Oh, you're so low. Store. Alright. Vent you at the store. Alright, let me figure out, because I got 2 stores here. Let me see if I can make this make sense. I got 7 jumps before this exit. Or if I can get a nebula in there, 7 in a nebula. Yeah, it's not going to happen without backtracking, so that's fine. Alright, so I got some options. Definitely just going right to the store though. My hull's too low. I've got scrap to spend. They have hacking. Can sell this. 40 scrap. Oh, I thought it was 35 or something. 32. 40 scrap's so good. Alright. My fuel's okay too, isn't it? Well, hacking is just such a no-brainer. Is battery a no-brainer too? No, I need more repairs than that. As much as I want to buy a battery. Oh, hacking and good weapons now. All of a sudden things are like stabilizing for real. Your cat's following my mouse. Oh, that's funny. My cat's been chilling next to me this whole time. She's sleeping pretty good now though, so I don't feel like poking her. I'll pick her up and show her later maybe. Also, heads up, This is probably my last sector, just break it in the middle. This has been an intense run. Not that surprising, but I don't want to push it too far. But a good chance I'll be back on tomorrow night. I'm not going to disappear for months and months, especially not in the middle of the run. It's like I know I have another store coming up, but I want to take... Was it like 4 jumps before it? Is it 6 more jumps I get before the exit still? Yeah. So it's like with those 4 jumps, that could be a bunch of fights, and I want to be able to repair more than one. So we'll get a battery another time. Alright. Tempted to like do that and buy a power bar again. Buying so much power. Who am I? But like I kind of need it. I don't need it. Just like kind of need it. They can do that. And it's like I get more repairs at the next one. That's better. Better than 1 repair and a battery still, I think. Getting those extra like 5 or whatever. Feels like a big difference. Do I want to make that my last? Can I? Yeah, I can get 5 before that store. Maybe I'll just kind of make it my last. We can also do 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I can always like be back at a store if I need to be. Oh, I was probably supposed to reset you, wasn't I? Oh, whatever. Free stuff. I'll take it. I can definitely get 2 before they... Oh, yeah, so much more. So much room. Not even close. Alright. 3 shields. Beam 2. But, like, weapons aren't that crazy otherwise. I think I just evasion hack. And I get guaranteed 2 damage through. 2 damage on 1 room, and plus just the general swipage. Because yeah, it's like shields hack. I might only get 1 shield. Weapons hack. It's like I might just miss too much. Definitely got evasion hack. And I'm wondering, because like 2 damage and 1 damage is kind of the same on weapons. So it's like maybe I'll do 2 damage into shields or 2 damage into drones. Try to take this off. Like I don't know, maybe they have this and a repair bot or something. I don't know what they got going on. Because it's like as long as I get 1 damage on weapons, the only way I'm taking damage is if one of the weapons syncs with this guy. So I either need 3 in weapons, or like if I just pop that offline and 1 damage in weapons, then I'm set. Which is kind of what I'm thinking. Oh, nice. They took that drone offline immediately. I guess I maybe could have done something. Oh, you should be in shield is what it is. Get that manning bonus. But I think it's still okay. Yeah, we're fine. Yes. Might sell it, might keep it. We'll find out. It's hard to use without power right now. Like if I had battery, I could do it. But like that's still another shot also. Doesn't hurt, helps against ult and shields and stuff. Yeah, we do have so many drones. Kind of ridiculous number of drones. Glad I didn't trade 3 fuel for that 1 drone part in Sector 1. Alright, what was my plan? I think it was these 3 and then the store, right? Yeah, I can get 3 before the store, I can get 4 before the exit. I don't think I can get 5, but if I can go there. But I don't think I spend money yet. I think I kind of try to hold off for the store in case I want to do some other move. I almost did promise to help, but I don't think I have anything here, do I? Is it NG, Cloaking, or Lanius? Or not Lanius. Lanius is one from NG, Cloaking, or Ion Weapon. I don't have an NG, I don't have Cloaking, I don't have an Ion Weapon. Yeah, so this is terrible to take. I'm gonna leave him alone. Alright. Flak. Ugh. Bomb, chain. Only 2 shields. Which makes me think I can do a weapons hack. Like, this is a fight where I'm like, maybe I'll use a combat drone. We got 2 boarding. It's like just because I have the drone parts and stuff, it kind of feels like, why not? Get the thing on there first. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna pause it before it fires and then try and do my volley like with it. Miss up there. Hit there. I think the combat drone hit the shields. I think it did its job. Do you want piloting? We're doing 3 damage. Teleporter, clone bay. Go this way. Nice. I love how it's like, oh, it's hacked, so it takes the flak offline, even though that's the one they would definitely keep online because it's closer to firing. But because it's hacked, they're limited by weapon slots. Alright, so this is looking pretty good at the moment. guess I still have time to fire with the combinatron, I think. This thing's so slow. Nice, good job. Just the small bomb. Where are you going, small bomb? Miss. Alright, nice. Got him in a pretty good spot at this point. Oh, nice, got a fire and their clone base broken. Huh. What do I want to do to them? Yeah, like they're fixing stuff already. Six fuel is nice, but I want scrap more than anything. I think I got these guys. $27 scrap, alright. 10 more, it's worth it. Not desperate for fuel or anything. Alright. Oh, I just noticed my activity feed finally updated for the subs. Good job, activity feed, you made it. Participate. Intruders on board. Burst laser 2, halberd, missile, 3 shields. Sure, I'm glad that I got hacking. Huh. It's like another case where I'm like, okay. I think I'm gonna do an evasion hack. There's something nice about getting it on piloting so they can't run around easily. I think we do on piloting. That way it's like they can't come help the Mantis repair weapons easily. Alright, now let's get you in position. It's like a weird little backing up thing you're doing there. Okay. I'm not really sure where all this power is going to be coming from. Because I don't really want to keep a shield offline because I feel like my charge time's not that much faster than that. Especially without the shields being manned. I mean, he's close, but... Ooh. One. Alright, so you're coming. right for piloting. Megazone evasion doesn't matter. I think I'm waiting too long. I messed that one up. Pretty sure that's too far. Well, either way, it is what it is. Nice. Fire. So can I get this to fire and before the thing hits, even though it's that close, swap that power to hacking? Can that happen? Is that going to happen? If that's frame perfect maybe, but I don't know if that's what's going to happen this time. And I'm definitely taking 1 damage from this, unless like a laser hits it or something. Alright, see, nice. That's hitting. I know it. And then these should be close enough that that times out good. I mean, this doesn't really matter, I guess. Whatever. Clone Bay, that's a fun one. No fire at least. Okay. Oh, I didn't open that door. I'm a fool. I am a fool. Alright. I want you to stay here just in case the halberd's gonna come up sooner than I think for some reason. I don't really think it should, but oh, the mini beam. I didn't fire the mini beam. Although I wonder, was the timing off because of the combat drone? Probably not. That's probably just an error. Alright, well, since you can't dodge until this is doing its thing. Does nothing, that's great. Very glad about that doing nothing. Alright. My like rock and my human need to like run to the edge of a room. Kinda serious about it. Alright, somewhere in the front. Definitely not into weapons. I don't think into shields. No, there's no way that's into shields. Just like into piloting to cause another fire or something awful. Yeah. Already for this moment. All right, nice. Can I just get this right? It's so hard to do this one, I find. Like, it's much like doing it from the bottom's not so bad, but finding where it is from this point is like so tricky. I'm gonna give up on it pretty soon. There we go. I knew I could get it. Of the ire, you think I'm fucked? Oh, I don't think so. This is, run's doing so much better than it was before. Good hacking, good weapons. Nice, took the missile down. Nice, and the combat drone even snuck in time. Alright, I'm gonna let you reposition and then put my shields up for the second halberd swipe. It's not a mistake I want to make. No, I cared the most about getting the damage in on weapons quickly. If I just started shields, there's a chance I wouldn't have gotten the missile offline, which would definitely be worse. Alright, your piling's still broken, so this is just you die here. Get 4 damage in. Well, I guess if you resist, rock ship. Resist. Nope. Nice. 30 scrap. Ooh, and a defense drone. Alright. I think we have the store next jump. Alright, nice. You've got to be reset. You've been low forever. I'm gonna keep my rock though, because I don't want to lose weapons training. Second free defense drone we've gotten. Burst laser, heavy laser. Neither of those are really, like, if I had 4 weapon slots, snatch that right up. But like, I'm not gonna, it's not worth swapping. Like, I don't want to lose a shot. I'm not trading out the mini beam for sure. So I just have the exit also, right? Or can I squeeze one more jump in there? I don't think I can. No, there's no way I can. So it's like, I forget what Sector 5 is. It's a choice, I think. Maybe a green-red choice or something. Might be worth just like doing some repairs and then floating in case there's a first jump store. Like, I want to get hacking 2 probably if I don't get any other offense between here and my next fight in the subsequent sector. Don't have to worry about drone parts at all. Like, I think I hold on to these drones. Like, there's nothing worth buying in the store or like critical enough that I need to buy it to upgrade immediately. Of a multiverse, I haven't played it. It seems like it has a lot of cool stuff. I feel like the direction it pushes FTL in isn't really like what I'm interested in as much. Like, it's a little more like RPG and less roguelike. Which is like what I really like about FTL. And also I really like the minimalism of it. And like the writing that I've seen in Multiverse is not my style. But I'm still kind of interested in playing with it just because it has so many ships and different things in it. Like, it seems interesting. Yeah, I'm just doing some repairs here. And then the exit, yeah, I'm not diving. So I I kind of want to buy a power bar, but I'm going to hold out because it could be like store first jump, buy battery or something. I don't know. Aid civilian ship. All right. Possible double rewards. Sounds good to me. Missile. Probably do evasion again. Let me start this because I'm going to use this. Artemis or Lido or what its deal is. My timing might not work out great because I want to keep the shields up for the right, it's a Lido, so that's I'm hoping that this can shoot that in time that I can still hack and not miss anything. But it's gonna be a little tight. You are not firing in time. Oh wait, though, these things fired in time already. Duh. I think they did. I think he fired all his shots off. I guess I still want my evasion. Now that that thing's fired. Alright, hull damage for 4. Just take weapons for 1. Piloting and weapons for the next volley to be better. I'm gonna get 1 damage onto them. Like 1 versus 2 isn't that big a difference. So we do like shields. Engines is only 3. It's pretty weak. And they're gonna have to punch through to get to oxygen repair. I might do that actually. Good job, defense drone. Nice. Can't decide what they want. Small bomb incoming. This burst laser needs to be going. Empty room, all right. Oh, cool, we got a fire. Nice. Way to do your job, defense drone. That's what I want to see. Oh man, we could get crew kill here maybe. Which do I want to tempt it? Like they could do damage to me with even just small bomb in this, like hitting drum control or something. Oh, there's a fire and oxygen also though. Oh man, I don't think I can let this go. It seems too good. Engines, alright, that's fine. They do do have a clone bag. I'll make sure to get that, I guess. Oh, you're getting out in time. So we're probably going to go to weapons. That's actually good. That means I can shoot weapons then. Yeah, alright, so you're doing that. So that should kill you. Alright, level 1 clone bay. Nice. Missile off to just a small bomb now. Oh, they can't decide what they want with that. So mostly it's just the human has a decent chunk of life, but not too much, I don't think. I'm just gonna do it because they're gonna try and get out of here because it's a 4 tile. Oh man, did I just fire 1 shot from that? Am I that bad? I think I did. Do 2 to get the oxygen down also. That's not gonna even hit oxygen. Alright, nice. He's 1 shot from dead if he even gets out. Nope. Nice. Crew kill. And a repair. Nice. 39 scrap. Oh, they bombed my oxygen. I probably should have been paying attention to that. Alright, Sawyer, thanks so much for coming by again. And the continued subs and everything. I really appreciate it. And it was great seeing you. It's good to be back streaming again. Alright, good job, defense drone. I'm not usually like a huge proponent of defense drones. That one was nice. Mantis or rock? Ugh. 2 stores. But then possibly Uncharted and then double red, which isn't necessarily bad. Mantis 1 to 2 stores. But then a green up, but then just a choice at least. I mean, if it's slug, I might end up going there. And then choice if we go that way. I'm leaning towards Mantis. Despite my affinity for stores. I don't want to deal with cloaking and stuff. Mantis ships are just like, just teleporters. That's all they got. I think it's kind of worth going that way. I mean, both of them are just like filled with hazards. Yeah, I think Mantis is just like, even if it's just 1 store less possibly. I'm not so desperate for a store. Like I can just upgrade hacking more, upgrade my power, shields, whatever, combat defense, drones. Make me feel a little more like, okay, I could just like do upgrades and get by if I need to. Yeah, Mantis ships are weak, exactly. It's just like, they're weaker. Rock sector sucks. Like if that was a good sector, I'd go down there, but rock sector is just gonna suck. They're not horrible, but they have tough fights, especially at this point. So yeah, we'll go Mantis. But as I said before, I'm gonna be calling the run here. Just take a look at the map. Nice. Looks like a nice full Mantis sector. Not like a weird shape or anything. A nice late exit. Pretty connected beacons. This looks pretty nice. But yeah, so halfway through, I think, like, I wouldn't say this run is like super stable, but this feels like pretty solid at this point. Like, I definitely want, you know, I gotta get another system and upgrades and stuff, but Got the pieces here. I'll probably buy hacking. Probably just buy hacking right now, honestly. Not power. I can always sell both drones for 50 if I need to buy something at a store that comes up all of a sudden. Yeah, that's Sector 2. I know, the Sector 2 NG. It's the thing, Hollow talks about that. It's like, I gotta maybe respect that even more. I just hate, if it wasn't Rebel, if it was Sector 2 Rock or something, I would have gone there. If it was Sector 2 Zoltan, I may have gone Zoltan over NG. But I was like, I just need stores, and then I get 0 scrap. Awful layout. I mean, the layout could happen to empty sector. That wasn't really the NG's fault. A bunch of empty jumps were the NG's fault, though. But yeah, alright, I'm glad I bought those upgrades. In case I just run into a nasty ship, I have a lot of options now. Definitely want more power, but I get by. Only Sector 5, it's not 6 yet. 2 shields is alright. Alright, so yeah, that's it for me for tonight. Let me go to main menu. So hopefully I want to be back on tomorrow night, kind of like same time, between like, well actually no, hopefully earlier. I got on kind of late tonight. Hopefully closer to like 11 Eastern, 10 to 11 Eastern, you know, maybe as late as midnight, we'll see. If it's not tomorrow, I'd say it's almost certainly going to be the next day because I don't like leaving runs in the middle. And yeah, so thanks everyone for welcoming me back, the subs, everyone come and watch me on my return stream after a few months off. And an exciting run that was almost horrible. But good times. I'm glad it was exciting and not just a boring run to come back to. And yeah, I'll give Crow a raid here if he's got a stream going on. Let's see. How do we do this again? I gotta remember how to do all these buttons. Does not like me touching that right now. Oh, there we go. Alright, so yep, thanks everyone for coming by, and good night. Hope you all have a good time until I see you again.